All right, bass, Halloween Thriller. First thing, the toccata and fugue. Make sure that we're really powering in, getting some good weight into the bass. So we can have this big sound like it would be played on a pipe organ. Now, personally, I like it more here on a D string, third position, instead of, it just provides a little bit bigger, more kind of organ sound to me. And then going to go into, again, the second and a half position, so we can get that D string instead of that open D string. Same thing happens a little bit later. Then when you get to measure 7, if you have an extension, which this bass does not, my performing bass downstairs does, but it's not up here. So you would be able to go open the gates to have that low D. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting on just D or D string. I'd rather have just a little bit, so we can get a little bit more resonance from 2 strings kind of playing. Then when we get to the presto, big thing, make sure that your triplets are not exactly the same as your 8th notes. We want to hear 1 lully, 2 lully, 3 lully, 4 and. 1 lully, 2 lully, 3 lully, 4 and. Okay? Starting on a C sharp, and it is on the and of 4. 1, 2, 3. So C sharp. This one might be a little bit easier, doing a little pivoting action. You can do the string crossing, or you can pivot between F, G, catch E. And then the one for A, G, A, B flat, and G, all on the G string. You wait for the violins, the violas, and the cellos to enter, and then we get the F, A, D. Sorry. A lot of string crossings there. So there's no other real good way to do this. You do the shifty pivot right there, which would be a little bit better for that one. But the F to A to D is not going to be the best for that. Hold that D again. And then one last fermata. Then the violins come in with The Night on Bald Mountain, kind of main theme. That thing. And then bass and cello and viola. And then we get this slurred. Actually, that is not pizzicato for you. So we have some choice here of not too much. We got B flat, A, and G sharp. So if we were here on an A, we could have, which would be a little bit easier. easier, a little cleaner, less string crossings. We got B flat to a G sharp. So I'm going between a second and a half to a third position, just pivoting back and forth a little bit. Repeat, 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 and you end up on an A. And on that A. If we get after that, so try to dig in, weight into the bow. So forth. Walking up the E string, G, G sharp, A. And then I would put my bow down because you're going to be pizzicatoing for quite a bit. Actually, I might start, because we got this faster rhythm. I'm going to stay with my bow down for a second. So instead of doing a string crossing, which is going to be, I'm going to stay on the same string. So I got D, I got C. So in this, I'm going to stay in this second position. So I got G, F, D, and C. Repeat, tons of repeats until we finally get, how many measures do you do that? From 73 to 98. So a lot of repeating of that same rhythm. Then you finally get something a little bit different. Now, where do you pick up your bow is going to be the big question if you don't have a stand partner or another bassist in your group. So it's going to be tough because you got to switch real quick from your standard be able to do that entire 25 measures with the bow in your hand, but finding somewhere to put that bow down so that you can use two fingers is going to be so much better for your health. And then I would think, so if I'm not holding my bow, probably left-handed pizzicato is going to be your best thing. Yeah, so probably a left-handed pizzicato. You'd measure 97 or 96 where you're sitting. Is going to be the best thing for you. Measure 110, you get back into that same rhythm. So on and so forth. Measure 116, probably going to look at going back to a left-handed pizzicato. Now, looking at the optional vamp. So this is coming off of 109. So at 108, you were pizzicatoing and probably putting your bow back down. So we start at 108 and we had the bow, you know, bow down. So on and so forth. Repeat, repeat. And we go back to 110. So after we do the vamp, so on and so forth. And that is everything in Halloween Thriller.